Hello, viewers. Welcome in another episode. Today, I will present you one of my favorite models I have. It's that's the number one from DeAgostini series, Japanese legendary cars. It's Toyota 2000 GT model 1967 in 1/64 scale. It's officially licensed. It's in a really, the whole thing is really nice. Now on the other side, we can see what they published in number 2 and number 3. We can see some other models. It was very cheap then. The problem now it's very expensive if you try to buy it from Japan on eBay. There are, I think calling them scalpers. It's absolutely right, because they sell it much, like multiple times more expensive than that model itself was. And you still can get those in Japan for a decent price. But on eBay, those sellers are terrible. But not talk about them. Let's go and see how it looks. So first we have, like booklet or something like that. And then we have model in a case. It's really nicely, presented here. We have basic data. But let's go through that paperwork first. Paperwork must be done. So we can see some of other models published by DeAgostini, but there are many more, and they are very different, because you can have like 7-seaters, 4x4s, sport cars, just regular cars. It's a little bit of everything from different years. So if someone likes Japanese cars, not only those sport ones, but if someone likes sports ones, then probably you will find something here as well. Now we have again illustration of what we can see. And don't think it's, like only 60s, 70s. No, you can see from 2000s and, all between. And you can see some of those cars here. But this is still a very small taste of what else. I have this GTR and green Savannah RX-7. I bought those rather cheap, but just cases without the whole thing. And this is why I paid so little, but I don't mind, because those models itself are treat and they are worth collecting. I like the whole packaging, but this is addition to really nice cars. And you can see some information about what you can expect in this series. The rest, it's you have that typical information if you want to subscribe or buy, etc. But then there is a chapter about history of Toyota 2000 GT as well. Sadly, it's in Japanese. I know Google Translate probably can translate it, but it's not same. There are really nice pictures, of inside, wheels. There is even info about this car. So it's not only old Toyota. You have some information about more modern version, because it's not modern at all. And then, you know, some really interesting things if you can read Japanese. But let's go and let's see car itself. The packaging is really clever. Yes, look, you can open it. It's not like it's glue. There was only tape here. And then you have a cardboard holding case properly inside. You have leaflet with some information if you want to subscribe. You know, it's really nicely done because we have information. It's Toyota 2000 GT, model MF10. The car itself, you know, DeAgostini, licensed by Toyota. Legendary Japanese car series. And typical, you know, we are buying those 164 models, premium ones, very often in those cases, and then wrapped only in a plastic, and that's all. It's nice and thick, not those very thin, cheap acrylic transparent covers. Something like carbon fiber texture on the bottom plate, and information again, Toyota 2000 GT, MF10, 1967. And look at the model itself. You see, even wiper blades are separate elements. Dual color, multiple colors interior. If you look from the other side, I think you can see glimpses of dashboard. It's brown, it's not black. And you already probably notice lights front and rear are plastic inserts, and they are really nicely done. We have exhaust, you know, we have mirrors. We have really nice tires and wheels. And tires are, of course, rubber ones. So the model itself, you know, I'm surprised because quality of this model, it's above Mini GT, it's above Tarmac Works Global 64. It's even better of some of Inno 64 models I've seen, and on par with some others. You know, the still Inno 64 is making better models than this one, but not every time. And from what I've seen, you know, on those other two cars I have in my collection, I hope I will get more. And what I've seen in videos, those are really nice, very detailed models, which were sold for so cheap. So, you know, even those details as hinges, badges, you know, it's very good 1/64 scale model. Sadly, it was for sale only in Japan. I know that it is popular in some other Asian countries. Probably they have much better access to those. But you know, that's all about it. Oh, and it's, if I remember, made in Bangladesh. So I wonder who was making those small treasures for DeAgostini. Whoever did it, you did a fantastic job, and DeAgostini did fantastic job, you know, creating this series and offering such a fantastic models for such reasonable price. So, what do you think about this car and how DeAgostini made it? You know, I know that in different markets we can see DeAgostini making usually 1/43 scale models. They are sometimes better, they are sometimes not as good. You know, but I think that's the best DeAgostini models I ever seen. I know they are making like those, in 1/8 scale or something like that when you are buying parts for ages, and then you will have more, detailed car, which is huge, etc. But for some insane price in total. But as single model, I never seen DeAgostini making anything as good as this, and then as cheap as this as well. So that's my model for today. I hope you liked it. If someone have more of those, I would be grateful if you write about those as well, because I want to learn more about those, and your opinion is very important. So, as usual, all the best for all of you. Thank you for your attention and see you soon. Bye bye.